Her Excellency President Park Geun-hye, Honorable Presidents, Ministers, and Parliamentarians, distinguished guests, my dear friend, President of World Water Council, Benedict Braga, and my friends of water, welcome to the 7th World Water Forum. We are finally here today after 3 years and 5 months since Daegu Gyeongbok was decided as the host city of the 7th World Water Forum. Since then, the Korean government and partners have put every effort in making this forum succeed by legislating special law and organizing the National Committee with various ministries. All of us are here today leading joint actions for implementation. With our enthusiasm as the essence of this journey, we have reached out and encouraged all stakeholders to join us and find one future. With this common path forward, all of us have made efforts to set a database of searchable water problems, made a pool of solution tools with innovative ideas based on well-accumulated learning materials and a platform. With your collected expertise, experiences, insights, and collaborative participation, we are contributing to the post-2015 development agenda. One thing I want to stress is that having one voice is the most effective way to move forward together. Throughout the last 3 years, under the leadership of the International Steering Committee, process commissions, and working groups, we are able to establish a comprehensive common goal among different interests. Based on our different themes of the thematic process, various regional challenges of the regional process, innovative and sustainable action tools suggested by the science and technology process, the bridging process between policies and execution within the political process, and various opinions and communications within the Citizens Forum. We have paved the way forward together to make our united voice louder. By doing so, water becomes more accessible for all, binding moving parts into a cohesive unit and linking all regions of the globe. Our collective actions will enforce to support the fundamental role of water to address health, the environment, human rights, climate change, energy and food security, as well as sustainable development, which was highlighted by the United Nations through the future we want. For the 7th World Water Forum, establishing realistic implementation tools for water has been the core value and our main agenda. Thanks to your hard work, the 7th World Water Forum has become a critical juncture deciding the future of water. What you have learned, researched, and fought for will be presented over the next 7 days. Please fully utilize this historical gathering and enjoy Daegu Gyeongbok. As you know, Daegu Gyeongbok is historically well known for successful water management in Korea. I hope you will find some time to explore those stories while enjoying the dynamic size of Korea's spring beauty of cherry blossoms and vivid taste of Daegu Gyeongbok during your stay. Welcome all to the 7th World Water Forum once again. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Jiko F. Rebeni, Speaker of the Fiji Parliament, Mr. Abdullah Mash Mohamed, Speaker of the Maldives Parliament, and Ms. Edna Madjonge, President of the Senate of Zimbabwe, Mr. Justin B. Muturi, Speaker of the Kenyan Parliament, and Ms. N. Makinda, Speaker of the National Assembly of Tanzania, and Mrs. GKR Hemas Hamenkubuwono, the 10th Deputy Speaker of the Indonesian Parliament, and Mr. Joo Young Lee, Member of the Korean Parliament and Chairman of APPCED, Mr. Utek Jung, Member of the Korean Parliament and Chairman of the National Policy Committee, and also Jung Woo Gil, Yoonok Park, Jasmine Lee, Member of the Korean Parliament, honorable parliamentarians, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the end of the parliamentarian process, and I would like to extend my deep gratitude to you all for your invaluable input to this process. It's quite sad that we shall be closing the door on lively and stimulating debate, as well as bidding farewell to friends and associates. On the other hand, personally, it is a privilege and honor to give a remark at a gathering of such eminent representatives from different parts of the world. As we have heard from today's sessions, we, as parliamentarians and political leaders, realize that we should make efforts to have a deep understanding of the linkage between water and climate change, further develop water governance, recognize water as one of basic human rights, and legislate laws related to water management. These issues throw us lots of challenges. Billions of people still lack access to safe drinking water and sanitation services. The global water sanitation continues to deteriorate due to climate change and other crises, and conflicts over shared water resources are occurring globally. These require our collective wisdom and action, which we have jointly discovered during today's session. We set our goals to fight against shared water challenges. We will ask for financial resources to be allocated for the water and sanitation sectors, support water-related policies and technology, establish institutional mechanisms, and make efforts to minimize water-related conflicts. Moreover, we will fully utilize information, communications, and technology, and seek convergence of water and other sectors to manage water resources in a more integrated and smarter manner. To materialize aforementioned goals, we should muster our political will and implement the solutions we discussed so far. That's why the parliamentarian statement was announced today. We are pledging that we will commit ourselves to improve policy frameworks related to water, manage water resources more efficiently, and thus advance human rights to water and sanitation by forging a close network and partnership among ourselves. Parliamentarians, distinguished guests, as the 7th World Water Forum values implementation of solutions drawn from our previous discussions, it is our turn to take actions. Let's show our strong will to make a better world where everyone enjoys their rights to water and sanitation. Once again, I sincerely appreciate your presence and active engagement in this process and the 7th World Water Forum. Thank you. As many Koreans are sitting here to hear many speeches, very long time. I like to deliver my message in Korean before I begin my speech. 권영지 시장님, 진용환 단장님을 위시해서 세계물포럼 지원단 여러분, 또 대구 시민 여러분, 김관용 지사님을 위시해서 장상길 지원단 당장님을 비롯해서 경상북도 도민 여러분, 특히 이번 물포럼에 많은 도움을 주시고 열심히 해주신 최양식 경주시장님을 비롯해서 김은호 소장님과 TF 팀원들, 그리고 많은 자원봉사자 여러분, 또 밤낮없이 이 물포럼을 안전하게 치르기 위해서 많은 경찰청 직원들이 공무원들이 고생을 하셨고 소방대원 등 많은 안전요원이 있었기에 오늘까지 무사히 물포럼이 진행됐습니다. 그 외에도 각종 미디어 센터에서 고생하신 많은 기자들 덕분에 여러 가지로 그동안의 물포럼의 성과물들이 보도가 되었습니다. 또 WWC 직원들도 고생을 했고요. 또 그 세계물포럼 조직위원회가 2년 전에 조직되어서 12개 기관에서 파견되어 가지고 많은 사람들이 고생을 했습니다. 외무부, 국토부, 또 환경부, 또 K워터, 환경관리공단 등등 많은 기관들이 와서 정말 특히 대구 경북에서 올라오신 분들은 단칸방을 얻어서 2년간 많은 고생을 하셨습니다. 특히 오늘 말씀드리고 싶은 것은 K워터의 최계원 사장을 비롯해서 5천여 K워터 직원들이 밤낮을 가지고 이 물포럼을 지원해 준 데 대해서 감사를 드립니다. 또 산더미처럼 나오는 그 많은 쓰레기를 열심히 치워주신 많은 청소하시는 분들께도 감사를 드리고, 이 지금 멕시코와 경주 하이큐 주변에 있는 많은 친절한 시민들이 여러분들이 외국에서 오신 분들에게 잘 해주셨기 때문에 많은 외국에서 오신 분들이 한국 사람은 정말 가슴 따뜻하고 친절한 사람이다 하는 인상을 깊게 심어주었다고 생각을 합니다. 이 자리를 빌어서 깊이 감사를 드립니다. Distinguished guests, dear friend, President of the World Water Council, Professor Benedicta Braga, and co-chair of the International Steering Committee, Sun-Tak Lee, Mayor of Daegu Metropolitan City, Young-Jin Kwon, and the Governor of the Gyeongbuk Province, Mr. Kwan-Yong Kim, fellow delegates, my friends of water, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you who have worked and put their heads together for our future of water through the 7th World Water Forum. I'm happy to inform you that more than 41,000 participants from around 170 countries joined the forum through the week. This world attention to the 7th World Water Forum was not able to be happened without you. Dear members of the World Water Council, the International Steering Committee, Process Commission members, working groups, especially K-Water, and supporting, coordinating organizations. Thank you for your hard work and dedication once again. Dear all participants who have come across the world and engaged in the water agenda for implementation, please let me express my respect for the commitments and contribution. Moreover, more than 2,000 police officials, a number of security guards who worked day and night for the security, also more than 1,000 volunteer staffs, and many journalists from various media, who I really wanted to appreciate on behalf of all the forum participants through this week. Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, this week we gathered here to discuss how we could take an action for better water for our future. At every World Water Forum added its own special value. The 7th World Water Forum here in Daegu and Gyeongbuk included the science and technology process in order to stress the importance and need of more tangible action tools. There is a Korean saying that nothing is considered as it is completed unless you put it in the final shape. In any case, we need to remember that the remarkable action plans driven here will never shine if they remain as only plans. We should put them into an action and develop it into next steps. In this regard, today's Daegu Gyeongbok implementation commitment shall not be an one-time event. Based on this week's practical and applicable action plans that will be applied to our daily lives and further development of technologies and information, the declaration of the commitments to water for us all shall be a promise that we will continue this movement. Today, we stand at a vital moment, approaching the adoption of the Sustainable Development Goals for the next 15 years at the United Nations General Assembly. Dear friends of the global water community, the world is seeking for sustainable development. We already have a consensus that water and sanitation is the essence in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, as they are directly linked to climate change, human rights, food and energy security. In this regard, it has been meaningful for us to have representatives from both public and private. I believe your active participation and practical discussions will go far for the future generation as a valuable asset. Please, let us be the one who will continue to give full support to implementation of water solutions and make others join in this movement. Thank you and wish you all happiness in the days to come. See you in Brasilia in 2018. Yellow M Brasilia. Best wishes and good luck to everyone. Thank you.